and this is our video for UTeach competition. As you know, teaching is not an easy task. Therefore, in our opinion, teaching skill is a challenging aspect that every teacher has to improve all the lifetime. Our dream is to be teachers. We really want to add more and more experience to develop our teaching skill.
Luckily, we are students and we know exactly what we want to help us become a better teacher in the future.
So today,
we want to show you guys some method
that we can may be helpful to motivate students in class. Game is actually a brilliant idea to make students feel more comfortable in the class because first of all, they can make students stay focused and pay attention in the class. Because if the content of the lesson is included in the games, it can be learned very quickly. For example, the games take truth or dare as a typical example. If you choose truth, you have to answer some truth about the content of the lessons, and if you choose dare, you must do something that is related to the content of the lesson. The second plus of this method is that it can help us get rid of boredom and tiredness in the class. For example, let's talk about Simon Says, a typical game that every student knows, right? Let's see, when Simon says something, you must do something, but do not do as Simon do, and just do as Simon said, okay? So this can really make the student focus to Simon, to the one who acts as Simon, so that they can learn, they can know that what they are supposed to do and not supposed to do. This method is extremely effective if we put it in practice. We can include the information of the lesson to this. Therefore, lessons can be included in the game so that students can learn quickly from it and let the content and let the information of the lesson sneak into their mind naturally, and that's lesson learned.
That teacher is really strict, right? But I support him because that teaching method he used in the lesson is way effective. Let me explain why. First of all, in teaching method helps the student make the student more self-conscious because they know what important things to do before going to the class and know how to control the time efficiently when they're at home. Moreover, as you know, financial status is one of the most sensitive problems that every student has. So here's my advice. You should know when is the perfect time to learn and to study. Okay, teacher, I strongly recommend all of you that this technique should be put into practice, and they can call you the king or the queen of the class, depending on your genders. What is up, please?
Oh.
As you can see from the illustration, our third teaching method is telling stories. Why telling stories in the classroom, we ask? After all, it's very time-consuming and distracting. I mean...
No, Mr. Wee! I don't want to know about your son who is godly because he got 10 in his math test. And I definitely don't want to know about your wife. Is the chosen one just because she brought you some flower in Valentine's Day? Please start with the gossip.
Well, your points are really solid, but only half true. I mean, storytelling can be very advantageous. when it is done correctly and put in the right direction.
So these are the 3 tips that we think is might be useful to encourage students to study in class. And that's the end of our video. And remember to like and support us on Facebook. Okay.